not moving forward in life? Like you have dreams, big ones, but something is always missing. That was me some time ago. I was trying different things, watching videos, setting goals, but nothing really changed until one day I decided to read a book that people kept talking about, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And honestly, I didn't expect much at first, but what I found inside completely changed how I see success. So today, I want to share this with you, not like a lecture, but like a real experience, because some of these ideas might change your life too. The first thing that hit me was this. Everything starts with a burning desire, not just a wish, not just, it would be nice if, but a deep, clear, emotional desire, the kind that keeps you awake at night, the kind that doesn't let you give up. And I asked myself, do I really want success, or do I just like the idea of it? Let me ask you, do you have a goal that you truly feel, or just something you say? Because that difference matters more than you think. The second thing I learned was about belief. The book made me realize something uncomfortable. Sometimes we don't fail because we lack opportunities. We fail because deep inside, we don't believe we can succeed. And that hit me hard because I started noticing my own thoughts, doubt, fear, overthinking. And I realized, if you don't believe in your goal, your actions will never be strong enough. So I started changing how I speak to myself, even when it felt fake at first, because belief can be trained. Now let me ask you, do your thoughts support your success, or quietly destroy it? Then came something even more powerful, auto-suggestion. At first, I thought it was just repeating words, but it's deeper than that. It's about feeding your mind with the ideas you want to become real, because your mind listens, even when you don't notice. So I started something simple, repeating my goals daily, visualizing where I want to be, not once, not sometimes, every day, and slowly. My mindset started shifting. Let me ask you, what are you telling yourself every day? Because whatever you repeat, you eventually become. Another thing that changed me was this: specialized knowledge. The book made it clear. General knowledge is not enough. You need focused skills, something valuable, something you can use. And I realized I was consuming a lot of information, but not building real skills. So I changed that. I started focusing, learning with purpose, not just watching, but applying. Now think about this. Are you learning to grow, or just consuming to feel busy? Because there is a big difference. Then I discovered something most people ignore: persistence. The book made me understand that success is not about starting strong. It's about continuing when things get hard, and honestly, that's where most people stop, including me. Before, but after reading it, I saw failure differently, not as an end, but as part of the process. So instead of quitting, I adjusted, tried again, stayed consistent. Let me ask you, when things don't work, do you stop, or do you adapt? Because persistence is where most people separate from success. One of my favorite lessons was about the power of association. The people around you matter. Their mindset, their energy, their ambition. Because whether you notice it or not, it influences you. So I started paying attention. Who I listen to, who I spend time with, what content I consume. Because your environment shapes your thinking. Now ask yourself, Are the people around you pushing you forward or holding you back? And then came something deeper. Decision. The book showed that successful people make decisions quickly and change them slowly, while most people do the opposite. They hesitate, they overthink, they doubt, and I realized I was doing exactly that, waiting too long, delaying action. So I changed. I started deciding faster, acting sooner, even if it wasn't perfect. Let me ask you, how many opportunities have you missed just because you waited too long? Now let me be honest with you. Reading this book didn't make me rich overnight. It didn't magically change my life, but it changed something more important. My mindset, and that changed my actions. And those actions started changing my results, slowly but surely. So here are my biggest takeaways from reading this book. First, success starts with a strong desire, not a wish, a decision. Second, belief is powerful. If you don't believe, your effort won't last. Third, your mind is always listening. Control what you feed it. Fourth, focus on real skills, not just information. Fifth, persistence is everything. Most people quit too early. Sixth, your environment matters more than you think. And finally, take action. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Now I want to ask you something. After hearing this, what is one thing you can start changing today? Your mindset? Your habits? Your environment? Or your actions? Because knowledge alone doesn't change anything. Applied knowledge does. Think about it, because your future depends on what you do next.